Yes, I sometimes think I don't know whether the dogs have another god, but maybe they do communicate, and then they go, please, 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 can I have a nicer home? And then it gives them a second life. The doggy on episode one, Momo, the little one, actually the small white one is from a smuggled case, and then Big Momo is also a breeder, Alaskan as well. So switching gear a little bit, so this past couple of weeks, we've heard the NTR announce that will be a light rail trial for cats and dogs to go on public transportation, and pet inclusivity is something that I'm super passionate about and keep working on. So I just want to get some reaction. What do you think? And obviously, you've been in Hong Kong and other countries, for a long time. It'd be good to hear your feedback and reaction as well.
Well, I mean, obviously thrilled. I'm thrilled that kind of this is even happening, and that there's even kind of there's quite a lot of noise about it. People are paying attention, and there's a lot of negative noise about it, which I think is really important that we listen to, as well as all kind of the positive of steps forward. So I think kind of this. I know it's a trial period. I think it was a 3 month trial that we're going through. I think kind of is it 2 months? I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be really interesting to see who takes part and who actually takes advantage of it. Of course, it's very limited. I think it's only public holidays and weekends. Am I right in saying that?
Yes, that's
Public holiday weekends. Was going to be great. I think it's for us as dog owners to take a responsible approach to this. I mean that in so many different ways. And that what my worst case scenario is that people pick up their dog, throw their dog in a bag, and then take their dog on the NTR without any training, without any introduction for the dog to be in a very enclosed space. That dog will be utterly terrified, possibly will start acting out, whether that's barking, whether that's growling, whether that's just demonstrating fear, potentially have accidents because they're frightened, because going into a crowded space in a bag in a big roaring train, like there's a lot of noises and it smells and experiences there that our dogs won't have been used to. So I think it's my kind of biggest kind of concern is that we don't take the proper steps in order to introduce our dogs to that environment. I think that's on us. And we've got to make sure that we're doing the correct carrier training. We've got to make sure that we're taking advantage of this moment to properly probably celebrate that dogs are going to be included more in society. So that's definitely something I would be doing. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here and during that 2 month trial. But if I was, I'd definitely be doing that training with Rain and Blue to make sure they're comfortable in their carriers. And then taking advantage of it and being able to go further afield, maybe kind of on a longer distance. That taxis, the bills add up when you're taking a private car or a private taxi out into the Kowloon side and out into the hills somewhere, into the hikes. So I think kind of it's going to be great, but I really want to make sure that dog owners are taking responsibility for preparing properly and preparing their dogs properly so that we can have a successful trial. And then, of course, have hopefully a permanent policy where this is allowed kind of more widely. I think kind of looking at other countries, London is very, very dog friendly in that regard, and allowing dogs on transport. But I would never take my dog during rush hour and on the London tube. Like it would be terrifying, terrifying for other people as well as for my dog, as well as kind of for everyone's safety. So I think hopefully Hong Kong does get there. We get there where we can every day of the week and bring dogs, maybe larger dogs on board, potentially without a carrier. But I think it's always going to be up to the dog owner to take a responsible approach to using that transport. So I think that's my biggest message is prepare properly. Prepare your dog for this. This is scary. It's not every day that you get walked down escalators. We all know there's different traumas and challenges with using escalators and marble staircases. A lot of dogs won't have used before that slippy surface. Completely different experience for a dog. So I think when we get there, and I hope we do, I should think it's on us as dog parents to make sure we're properly prepared to take advantage of it.
absolutely. I think very well said, and I think and NTR said that as well. The success of the trial will rely on the owners and mutual respect as well. I mean, if you don't really like it, please move along to the other carriage is absolutely feasible. So now the reason that you won't be able to try this is you're going traveling with Rain and Blue as well. So I think pet travel has been quite popular in the past few years since COVID. A lot of Ronnie's friends has gone traveling, and then actually one of our very good friend has actually just recently emigrated, and because she has epilepsy, she has to go private as well. So just tell us about your plan and maybe how you're preparing. And you're coming back, right?
Yes, we're coming back. Well, I hope we're coming back. We just don't have a return date yet. So I'm on an 8-day countdown, and it's next Monday that I fly. So I'm flying with Blue and Rain over to Frankfurt, and then we're going to drive. And we're going to drive down to Italy. We're going to spend several months in Italy, and we're then going to head over to the UK for a bit to see some friends and family. I'm going to my sister's wedding. And I've just had it confirmed that both Blue and Rain are allowed to attend the wedding. So they'll be joining me at their wedding. And then we'll probably be heading back into Europe for the remainder of the rest of the year, we think. And we're keeping our plans pretty loose, but we're in a very kind of lucky situation where we're able to take time off work. And we're wanting to spend time in Europe. And I couldn't possibly do it without taking my whole family with me. And so Blue and Rain are going to be coming along. And so we're doing the return journey, and we're just kind of got an indeterminate end date. But there's a lot of preparation needed, A, to go, and then B, to come back as well. And I've spent, I mean, without exaggeration, hundreds of hours reading the AFCD website, which is actually great. It's got really good, useful information. The problem is a lot of the information points you to another website. So you're kind of working your way through multiple different websites and different government requirements, of course, and different agencies of who needs what. So I spent a huge time doing it. I had a big Excel spreadsheet of every vaccination, every document, every kind of deadline I needed, and then realized like I should make this public. Like this is useful. I've spent so much time doing this. Why don't I see if someone else can benefit from it? So I've created a little website, just a little blog, called the Society of Wagging Tails. And I've kind of detailed and written down everything I've done so far. And as I'm doing it, I'm updating with learnings. So I was up at the AFCD offices just earlier this week, submitting my application for a special permit to return to Hong Kong. So I'm doing that now. And there was a couple of curveballs I wasn't expecting that I didn't realize you could do or couldn't do. So I'm updating my guide as I go along, and I'm also blogging it on my Instagram account, every step we're taking. And it's been fun. It's been really interesting. And I'm really hoping that someone else, hopefully multiple other people, can make use out of the research I've done and can benefit from it. So we're now on day 8, and we're doing final carrier training is my final big to do with the girls. We've just started spending the whole night in their carrier, which has been a journey. And just like preparing for the carrier in the MTR, I'm properly doing my proper preparation so when they go in their carriers on the plane, which is going to be scary. I can't get away from that. It's going to be a scary experience, but I want it to be as comfortable as possible and them to feel as safe as possible. So that's what I'm focusing on for the next week or so, making sure they're as happy as they can be in their carrier, which so far so good.
We'll be definitely following, being very interested to follow the journey, because in my head I feel like Europe, Italy and France, there's much more dog-friendly hotels and restaurants and whatnot. So I think it will inspire a lot of people to do that, to travel as well. So last but not least, I know that you will be continuing the Real Wags of Hong Kong. Would you be doing any recruitment, anything you want to say to the community, whoever wants to be featured? Are cats gonna be featured or just dogs?
I hadn't even thought about that. You know what? Why not? We're the real wags of Hong Kong, right? So cats wag. I think my biggest message is send us your dogs or cats. Send us DM us. The request is send us your favorite photo or favorite video of your dog that highlights their personality. And with that, we then create a 1-2 sentence story and share it with the community. So I think, why not? We can welcome cats as well. So any dogs and cats who want to be featured on the Real Wags of Hong Kong, send us a DM and we'll get you up 9 a.m. every day.
Awesome, that would be good. So you have Mocha, Pola, Mochi, and Dick queuing. All right, Boo Boo, are you gonna get up? Oh, I don't think Ronnie's getting up. Let's see if he'll do a treat to say goodbye to the camera. Ronnie, Boo Boo, Boo Boo, would you like to say goodbye? All right.
Oh, not today.
He's so lovely to chat to you.
Thank you so much. Really enjoyed it.
Yes, we'll keep seeing you on Instagram. Lovely. Thank you so much.
For sure.